Hello everybody, how's it going today? And we are in the 2025 Europa League final. Oh my god, what a relief that was. I mean, it was a comfortable victory in the end, but we managed to get there in there, didn't we? It was a better second half. I'm going to break it down to you right now. First off was probably the worst piece of football I've ever seen us play for. Well, there's a lot of bad matches you've had this season, but that was probably the worst. But, you know, misplaced passing, Bilbao getting all the shots in. I got to say, their goal, what a goal! And then without their best players, and what a goal in the top corner. Onana couldn't do anything about it in that top corner. And they had shot. They had a shot which went over. They had a shot which went wide. They had a free kick which Onana, catched. They had another opportunity. It's like there was opportunities of Bilbao there. Couldn't do anything. We had one moment in that first half. Garnacho went through and go wide. That's all we did. And I was like, what is going on? Surely not a great comeback here. I mean, I was getting nervous. I really was. I was like, oh dear. Is my prediction of Bilbao when you're going to come true? I'm not sure how to feel about this. And then first half ended. Nothing really happened. Maybe it's the fact that we were comfortable and we were 3-0 up, and when they scored that, we could have afforded to be a bit complacent. Maybe we were conserving that energy when you did actually score. But man, a goal for us would have killed it off completely. Would have completely made the tie over. Right, because Bilbao got a second, boy, they would have had confidence to actually go in and get third and go take it to extra time. But second half came in, they were actually dominating a little bit there. And then I think they had a shot and some bits went wide and we defended. And then when the substitutions came on, it changed everything. Diallo came on, I think Mount came on, and I think Shaw came on. And I got to say, brilliant. They actually changed the game. Mason Mount, take a bow. Mount, when do you score those type of goals? I mean, you were doing that for Chelsea a little bit, but when do you ever do that for us? Absolutely brilliant. The equaliser, wow. It was kind of their main goal against Liverpool last season. Oh my god, twist into the corner and that's it, tie over with. And then we got a bit of confidence. We knocked it about, and then we get I think we get a free kick. We get a free kick, and then great ball in. I think it was probably Fernandes or something like that. Casemiro with the header, great header again. Boom, right into the net. And I was like, yeah, we win this now. We could get a third now. And we did. This United team would have sat back and just probably said, you know what, 2-1's enough. We just dismantled them from there. Third goal, the other goes into the penalty box, crosses it. What a sweet finish from Hoyland. I know he's next to the net and he tapped it in, but it was a sweet finish from him. And I'm surprised he didn't miss that. And then that's it. Like, when does he score? And then Mason Mount, wow. Even better than his first goal. I mean, the keeper knocks it to him, and then the keeper's way out of his goal. He's like on the forward side, and then Mason Mount halfway line, just practically just chips it into the net. Just kicks it, and then went into the net. Great, brilliant goal. That was, what a finish. Usually players miss those and it goes wide. Brilliant finish at the end to make it 4-1 and 7-1 an aggregate. Absolutely brilliant. Well done. We are into the final. Tottenham's in the final as well. I'm nervous. If we would have played Bodo Glimt, I probably would have still said Bodo Glimt would probably be causing an upset. But I knew Tottenham were going to win that. I just had a feeling they were going to go through. 3-1 lead, What else can you say to that? That's a tough one to call. An all-English final. I mean, we're unbeaten to the final, but I'm not going to get too hype. We have not won this yet. You can be unbeaten into whole competition throughout the final, but you need to win that final. If you don't win the final and you lose it, that unbeaten run would be for nothing. So we need to make sure we come into this game, into that final with confidence. We've got to make sure none of our best players are injured. And we've got to make sure we come in for that one. I mean, let's just enjoy it because we're in the final. I can't believe it. Bilbao. What are you doing? You're playing against the worst United team ever. You're 4th or 5th in the Liga, I think anyway. We're doing better than us in your league. And yet you got hammered by a terrible United team and that was your only opportunity to get to the final at your ground. We dismantled you from getting there. Oh my! If I was a Bilbao fan, I would be devastated. If the final was in England and United didn't get there, they got knocked out, I'd be devastated too, because it would have been a great opportunity. My team, I wouldn't be like that. I mean, I don't know if I would win anyway, but you know, money wise and stuff. You know what I mean, though. Yeah, I mean, man, that must be heartbreaking for them. Sorry, Bilbao. We had to do what we had to do. We are unbeaten still in Europe, and we've hammered quite a few teams. We've scored quite a lot of goals this season. I think we are the top scorers in the Europa League now. I think Bilbao was at one point, but we should be the top scorers now and there. But that don't mean nothing either. Let's not get hyped. We are unbeaten. It is astonishing. It'll be an astonishing achievement even more if you win this final, and I cannot call it. It would be so typical of us to, you know, give Tottenham a trophy, their first since 2008. It'll be typical for us to do that again. I mean, no, for us to do that, not again. It'll be typical for us to do that. It'll be typical of Tottenham to lose, to do the Spursiest thing and bottle that final as well against us. So whoever wins, it'll be an incredible achievement. We can't let it happen. You know, after what the team, the type of team that Tottenham's like, surely we can't. But I'm nervous for that final too. I know I was nervous tonight and it was a different score. Tottenham will be a different kettle of fish. I think they will. We need this. Both of us need to be fair. I mean, really, we both faced hard teams. Well, they faced Bodo Glimt, we could have beaten them. But we both faced hard teams and we managed to get through it. So, oh man, I really want this. I'm going to predict an early score for this one. And for me, Tottenham's beaten us 3 times this season. Can I see them doing that a 4th time? Yes. But a final, we usually have a bit more we usually have a bit more to us in a final because we won more finals than Tottenham. Obviously, we have a history of actually winning more finals than them. So it's kind of, you would expect us, because of heritage and DNA, we should be winning that final. But I wouldn't be surprised if United would have got knocked out by Bilbao. I would have said it'd be good for to see Tottenham win a trophy, because they don't win anything. They won anything since 2000. So it would be nice to see them win it. But against us, hell no. We got to beat them regardless. I mean, I just want to rub in all the rivals teams' faces. If we lose that, we deserve to get laughed at. If Tottenham lose that, they deserve to get criticism as well, way much than they get in the league. For, you know, we always get criticised. Why can't they get criticised? I mean, they do. But yeah, I'm just waffling at this point. I'm just excited. I'm itching to win this. Another European trophy, another European title to our name. Incredible. It's not the Champions League, but it's still the Europa League. It's still Europe. It's a European competition. We're still against teams that are tougher than us. This ain't the old United now. This is a poor United team that if they win this, they should build a statue of Amorim. Got a position in the league. There's only we should be winning this. There's only we should get to the final. But you got to give us credit. You got to give us credit to where it's due. I mean, no one expects us to get there halfway through the season. Anyways, yeah. Wow, I could go all night over this, but I need to end the video. If you enjoyed the video, please give a like, comment, share everyone you know, subscribe and hit the notification below. So see you in my next video.